All right, let's look at these names top and bottom. Super Creek. She's super creaky. Ow. Let's talk about the fact that horse girl names and horse names in general, there's gotta be, I'm sure somebody could go full nerd and make a whole novel's worth of like a history of just specifically horse naming history and whatnot, and how it like differs by region. But let's just be honest, like it's just like it's just such a fascinating idea. It's just like, why in particular does this sport have like this sort of tradition, have like this sort of like idea and this method? Like, why? Like, what is it? Because it like the main mode of getting like the sports done is an actual living being, but something that's just like that really doesn't have any agency to portray that living like personality and whatnot in a way that's like really transmutable to a human without us having to anthropomorphize it in some way by giving it a wacky doodle name. You know, I'm not gonna lie, pretty daggum good animations going on here. I wasn't paying attention because I was getting things set up in my, oh my god, Jesus, that was way too fast. They had that set up like probably 20 times faster than it needed to be, especially since there was like a white horse girl jump scare going on in the middle of that. I saw that. Did everyone else see that? Yes, there was all the really cool moments of like a rivalry on the sports field and whatnot. For some reason, they're also idols. Like, yes, I know, like, what is like the whole thing, workhorses? That's a whole like term, an actual thing. But I mean, like, dang, these girls are just, they're driven. And in this game, it's just like, they're naturally driven to do it. But it's just like, come on, being idols as well? Like, dang, you already got enough on your plate? All pun intended. And also, apparently, there's like an incredible amount of fashion going on for the whole entire time. Like, you know, horses, I guess they have fashion for like hairstyles and whatnot, but you don't see them wearing outfits or like accessories or something while they're like, and I like IRL. And this one, like every horse girl has to have like a dynamic personality based on like an intricate like fashion system. All based within the general pool of gacha, the kawaii, skinny, like physiology based anime girls. But yeah, it's still like they all have to be having some sort of like high fashion style. There are like so many different things that it's just like these girls are having the weight of the world on their shoulders, and they are running freer than any human I've ever seen. You wouldn't think that wouldn't work exactly. Okay, let's view it. Oh, that sends me to another website. Cool. I love how the loading screen to read like a terms of use on like a website does have like a little like horse girl like chibi like running through like the screen. That's nice. Good on them. I like whoever that girl is too. I like her design. If I like find her, what is that, like the rice pudding or whatever her name is? How do I enter this in, chat? What is this freaking, what are these Japanese standards? Now go. And the example is 199001. What does this mean? 1990-01. Okay, wait. I'm a dummy. Okay. Doy. Entering the starting gate. That's cute. I like that. What the hell? This game was like fucking 300 gigabytes or megabytes when I first downloaded it. And then you get into like, these are these mobile games where it's just like, no. Here is like coming out of the starting gate is a download size that is full on like more than 10 times your initial download. Baby, we were born to run. When you're isekai to become a horse girl in another universe. Down. I'm not gonna lie, I am intrigued and fascinated by like the whole aspect of like perseverance, strength, endurance, like all like the cool qualities inhabited by like the horse girls and how they portray them within like this game. Of course, it's just like there's so many things, like if you want to like also meet that with the other side of the coin, where it's just like, as I was talking about earlier, these girls are overworked and you can fictionally portray them as being able to deal with all that perfectly well and not be hindered by it in any way. But we meet that in real life, how K-pop idols, sports stars and whatnot are just overworked, or they have a lot of physical burdens or a lot of physical injuries that lead to debilitations in a lot of ways later on, or even in the midst of their popularity or stardom. But at the same time, it's better than a lot of other free-to-plays. Like free-to-plays like Zenless Zone Zero aren't gonna really, I feel like they're not gonna teach you anything that's like good value-wise. You know, I mean, even if they do, it's nothing's gonna stick in the player's mind when they play those games. Umamusume, I feel like that might be a little bit different. One day at the Tokyo race thing or something. Where's the convenience store? Fucking, I didn't read that. All right, let's look at these names top and bottom. Super Creek, she's super creaky. Ow. Let's talk about the fact that horse girl names and horse names in general, there's gotta be, I'm sure somebody could go full nerd and make a whole novel's worth of like a history of just specifically horse naming history and whatnot, and how it like differs by region. But let's just be honest, like it's just like it's just such a fascinating idea. It's just like, why in particular does this sport have like this sort of tradition, have like this sort of like idea and this method? Like, why? Like, what is it? Because it like the main mode of getting like the sports done is an actual living being, but something that's just like that really doesn't have any agency to portray that living like personality and whatnot in a way that's like really transmutable to a human, without us having to anthropomorphize it in some way by giving it a wacky doodle name. Like, I mean, vodka, which we had Oguri cap, which sounds like it could just be like a really cool mushroom you find out in the woods and you accidentally like just touch it and you get a little sick off of it. I don't even want to look at that top name. I saw it for a brief second. Daiwa Scarlet, that's actually a pretty good name. It goes with like the character, like the profile and whatnot. I like it. Mayano Top Gun, I want to freaking pick her. I love this character already. I love this design. She seems so freaking cool, carefree, fast. Like, she looks like she's going to be like running at like a happy version of like Saitama. Like when he first got his powers and he didn't like become depressed because he was too powerful and he was just like really cool and like being a hero. She looks like running to her will be just the most natural thing. I like her. I want to get that character. Gold Ship, that's cool. And I do like, I want to say, I'm never too much a fan of like the accessory and fashion design of gacha games, and this game as much really to go along with that. But I also like just the personality and designs of like these characters. It's just like I don't strip away the whole idea of them having accessories and fashion, and just think like, what does like the hair design and like the face and like their posing, their physiology, their attitude and whatnot, what does that convey to me? I like Mayana Top Gun. I like vodka too, honestly. I think I do. I wouldn't mind getting vodka. And I'm looking, I don't know what in means. Pace, late. What does any of that mean? I guess exactly. What I mean, well, what I think, looking at that, divining what that can entail. Late is something like they hold back their power until the late end of the race and then power through to like really get like a bursting through the finish line, sort of like a breakneck moment. Pace is somebody that just keeps a steady pace no matter what. I'm assuming late. I really have no idea what that means because I would imagine... Oh, wait, no, I already said that. Late, yeah. Late is late game. Doi. End. Okay, so I guess that's a more extreme version of late. So what I was saying about, like, late is actually what applies here to end in a lot of ways. Majiro McQueen. Like, these are the kind of names where I'm just like... What were these named by people who are trying to, like, have a, like, one half is reasonable and the other half is just, like, what we expect another culture's, like, most popular last name or first name to be? Like, McQueen? Wait. White Eyes McQueen. Okay. Whew. This character doesn't have white eyes. My God. It's Violet. Tokai Tio. Special Week is awesome. I like that one. That's a good name. Silence Suzuka. I also like their like whole design too. It's a good design. Grass Wonder. Don't look at me like that, Grass Wonder. What? I'm about to pat you on the head lovingly, and you're gonna like pout even more and like blush and stuff. Like, get out of here. Nice Nature. They look like that, and I would definitely be like, yeah, they're nice. That's all that's gonna come out of that. Haru Orara. Yeah, I'm feeling like a Japanese person. Kind of wanted to do a little bit of a Lululemon with that. I'll just say that if you know, you know on that one. Let's see, Agnes Tachyon. That's another name that I was talking about earlier with that whole methodology. But even though that's even more like phoned in, Agnes Tachyon, that's a character in like a Aldous Huxley sci-fi novel. Like, really? Or what's his name? I'm reading his stuff right now. Kurt Vonnegut. That's definitely a Kurt Vonnegut character from like Cat's Cradle or the Titans of Siren. Matake na Fuku Kitaru. And a great, actually might be my favorite character design. Symboli. No. Symboli Rudolph. No. Why is your name, well, your name sounds like a DeviantArt OC, but for like a Italian brown shirts roleplay server. Yeah, my character name is Symboli Rudolph. He's a corporal in the Axis Powers. Symboli? Yeah, I ate one of those for dinner tonight. I got that from my local restaurant. It's pretty good. Pretty darn good. Pretty good ingredients and a great sauce on the side. And then you have Narita Bryan. Like, come on. Narita Bryan. Whatever. We're done. That was so long. Oh, we straight up just gonna get like a test run? Alright, here we go, chat. I don't have any horse in the race. Meh. But I guess if I was gonna say, I do have some choices, some top choices. But all these choices are just like, I like the design. That's waifu or something. Special Week, she's up there. We might be going for Special Week or what? Oh, God. So many horse girls to remember from, and this is just 18 out of like thousands or something. All right, here we go. Let's go, chat. All right, Special Week, get out there. You got this. Oh my God, I don't even see her. Oh, I don't even see her up front. Holy smokes, she's actually smoking them all. Dust is flying from her hoofs. It's flying to the back of the horse's face. And go. Oh, they gotta get it out of their mouths. Apparently, there's a girl named Rice Shower. I didn't even notice that one in the list. What? She snuck in. She jumped over the bars. Oh, there's my girl. There she goes. Let's go. Come on. Come on, damn it. Put your heart into it. Put your back into it. Start pumping them legs. I know you got this. Special Week, you're just huffing a little bit. Come on. You got this. Alone at the back is Haru. You don't have to say alone because they're not that far away from anybody else. It's not like how some like first placers would be clear ahead of everyone else. No one's taking the lead. Oh, okay. So we have like, oh my God. Oh, here we go. Special Week. My girl. Look at her. You got this. I believe in yourself like I believe in you. You got this, girl. Pump it out. I believe in you. Oh my God. No. Come on. You got this. Come on. You're blowing past her. Everyone's a chump compared to you. They're freaking carrot paste. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. believe in me like I believe in you, and that goes for all you people who will believe in me for betting. That's insane. Is the game listening to me right now? Is the game actually listening to me right now, that the horse girl that I was talking about? Like, there was no like instruction to actually like choose a horse girl to like, that's your representative, this is who you bet on or something. Wait a second, is there supposed to be something Pavlovian for the fact that I think that Special Week is the lead singer in the videos? Is that supposed to make people like bet on her? Is she like the main mascot too? I don't know, I feel like I'm getting too conspiratorial with all this. Let me just enjoy my victory. Okay, let me be freaking quite clear. Whenever the girls get a little shy and the ears go down, like, apprehensively, that kind of does pull on my heartstrings. That does get me a little bit, I'm like, oh, wow. I must protect kind of freaking feelings like some dumbass. I'm like shaking everyone around me, like pointing madly, like, that's my freaking girl up there. Hell yeah, you hear her? She's belting her heart out. I'm so proud of you, baby.